first training video of the season for the Colorado Football Conference. Before we begin, I would like to reiterate that any official, coach, player, mascot, etc. shown in this video is not intended to demean or belittle. It is all simply to improve us in what we do and help make us better. Got a handful of plays here with various clips from penalties to mechanics, appearance, etc. Again, nothing personal. This is all to make us better. So with that, let's get started. Take a look at the center and the defender on this play. Sweep goes to the right side. They end up on the ground. Looks like they're in a little bit of a scuffle. Not much here, but the potential is there. Umpire, don't be so quick to transition out in front. Stay with that thread a little bit longer. Also, the backside line of scrimmage, and even the referee can help on that. The main point to this is when we have extra activity like this, someone needs to get in, show your presence, let them know you're there, tell them to knock it off, and hopefully that's the end of it. But at least let them know you're there, and we want to see this.
Look at the slot back on the top of the screen here. Beats the snap count by a couple of frames, not by much, but he does buckle and beats the snap. We want to shut these down. Nothing good can come of letting this play out. I recommend line of scrimmage officials work with the lanyard whistle. Start with the whistle in your mouth, and as soon as you have a legal snap, simply let it drop out of your mouth. That way you can shut these plays down quickly and come in urgent. But even if you don't have the whistle in your mouth and you are late to shut it down, go ahead and shut it down. Play 3. Offside on the defense in the neutral zone at the snap. A little too technical here. In fact, not even offside, maybe a finger or so. We want these to be much bigger. When we are this technical, we lose consistency. So make these bigger. Offside on the defense, lined up in the neutral zone on the defensive back on the bottom of the screen. This is not a warning. Clearly offside. And we would want to report this to the referee as lined up in the neutral zone. This play has generated a lot of discussion this week. We have an unsportsmanlike conduct. After the play with an interception, the ball is thrown into the air. Officials, we definitely want to try to work with these guys. This is a semi-pro league. This is not college, and they are going to celebrate a little bit differently, a little bit more. Everybody has their own line, but we do want to try to let them play. With that being said, this is supported not only by rule, but if you look, he throws the ball forward and it actually goes towards players. It definitely could be a safety issue with officials and coaches without helmets. You'll see at the end here the ball does land in the middle. So supported by rule, but keep in mind, let's try to let them play as well. Play 6. Here we clearly have more than 4 in the backfield. This is one that is obvious, and we would expect to have 2 flags on, which we do. Good job, line of scrimmage. Play 7. Here we're going to have an illegal block in the back. If you notice, the receiver will come back and go against the grain, or as we like to say, swimming upstream. These are the type of fouls that we want to get. And when you see a player coming against the grain or going upstream, this should raise some antennas on catch your eye. Doesn't mean they're going to foul, but it certainly means they're in the position to foul. So alert. Good eye on this one. We got it. Good job. Play 8. Here we have a unsportsmanlike conduct for taunting after the play. This is in the fourth quarter. The game has had a lot of penalties and has gotten quite chippy. This is definitely a warranted flag. We want to get in there and show our presence, but this type of behavior leads to ill will, causes more problems, and that's an excellent job by the umpire there, getting in to stop that. So these are the ones that cause ill will, lead to potential problems or fights down the road. We definitely want to get those. If it's early in the game, you get in like the umpire did, you can warn if they walk away right away, but at this point of the game, it's definitely warranted. On a different note here, if you look, the penalty enforcement here seems to be moving a little slowly. Line judge, there's no reason for you to have to go all the way in. If you do, once you give the information, head back to the sideline. I believe there may have been something with the bow there as well. But get to the sideline so we can help enforce the penalty. Play 9. Talk about mechanics here on this sideline pass. Incomplete. Nice job by the field judge. Excellent job selling the call, and it gives the extra out of bounds signal. Obviously, if the ball is on the ground, we would just signal incomplete, but he does retain possession. So to the crowd, it could appear as if he caught it. He comes in hard, clearly out of bounds. Nice job. Play 10. Talk about hands to the face. Here we have a right guard that gives a quick push to the face, barely noticeable. This is not hands to the face. It's not a continued and prolonged act. We want it to be continuous, and it should jump out. If you watch here at full speed, it's nothing. So stay away from these. This is not something we would ever want called. Play 11. Illegal block in the back on a punt. Looks like the play is about over. Good job in letting the play finish. Absolutely no reason for this at all. The play is over. And flagging this does send a message. So good job. We definitely want to get these. Play 12. Offensive holding by the receiver out in front of the play. This is a very quick hold, but it is at the point of attack and takes the defender's feet away, and a very good call. It's not often that you do see holds this fast, but one that does have a material effect we want to get. Good call. One note, make sure your flag is in the right spot. After the play, if you have to adjust it, it's okay. But good flag. Play 13. Mechanics on this sideline catch. Now we have a catch in between the head linesman and side judge. Guy gets a foot down. Nice job by the side judge making eye contact with the head linesman. Gives the extra signal. The only thing I would recommend is keep your eyes on that player a little bit longer and let him complete the process of the catch. Make sure that ball does not pop out. But good job, good communication. Play 14. Here we have a bad snap on an extra point. Remember, line of scrimmage officials get to the goal line. Play 15 and last play. Here's a very nice job by the side judge on a pass at the pylon. Takes his time, watches him complete the process of the catch, and goes up. Very nice mechanics here. This concludes week 2 training video. Thank you, everyone. I will remind everybody to please make them big. We want to get the big safety-related fouls, and we want to get fouls at the point of attack that create an advantage. If they are not safety-related and there is no advantage gained, let's do all we can to talk to these players. Continue to work hard, and I do appreciate everybody. Good luck to the players, coaches, and all you officials. Have a great game.